What happens when love between two young people ends up in a courtroom? Can law make space for human realities? In a significant ruling, the Meghalaya High Court has said that in exceptional situations, criminal proceedings under the POCSO Act may be quashed, especially in cases involving consensual relationships between adolescents. The judgment was delivered by a division bench comprising Chief Justice Refti Mohate and Justice H.S. Sankhu, while hearing a petition filed by Shalmar Wolong and a young woman seeking to quash an FIR registered at Dingpasau police station in 2019. But what exactly happened in the case? According to the records, the complaint was filed by girl's grandmother alleging that the accused, who was 22-year-old at the time, had sexually assaulted a 16-year-old girl, which resulted in pregnancy. The police filed a charge sheet and the case was pending before the special POCSO court in Shillong. However, years later, both the accused and the girl approached in High Court together. They told the court that their relationship was consensual, that they had been living together since 2018 as husband and wife, and that they had now have a child together with their families accepting the relationship. This raises a complex legal question. Can POCSO cases be quashed even when the law clearly states that minor consent has no legal values? Under Section 528 of Bharat Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, High Court has inherent powers to prevent misuse of legal processes. The court acknowledged that the POCSO Act overrides other laws and treats sexual activity with minors an offense regardless of consent. Bench also emphasized that the court must sometimes look beyond the rigid legal provisions to ensure justice is served. So what factors did court consider? The judges examined the age of the couple, the nature of relationship, the birth of a child, and the fact that the couple had already formed a family unit. The court also referred similar cases described often as Romeo and Juliet cases where consensual relationship between young people ends up being prosecuted under strict child protection law. During the hearing, Advocate General A. Kumar argued that while POCSO offenses are serious, courtrooms must also consider social realities, particularly in a place like Meghalaya, where cohabitation-based marriages are recognized in some communities. The bench observed that a growing number of cases involved adolescents between 16 and 18 years, where romantic relationships fall with the legal framework of POCSO due to statutory age of consent being 18. In its final observation, the Meghalaya High Court make it clear quashing of POCSO cases is not automatic, but in rare and exceptional circumstances, court may intervene if continuing the prosecution would defeat the end of justice. So the larger question remains, how should the law balance child protection with real life situations between young people? And where should the line between protection and prosecution be drawn? Thank you.